little spoiler discussion?
Yeah, let's do that. God damn.
Yeah, man. Like,
It's good.
It's so good.
Did you play mostly on TV?
Yeah, I don't think I played it in handheld yet.
It definitely runs better TV
Yeah,
than handheld.
that's what I figured.
Yeah, the section where you're protecting Grace with Leon with the sniper, that section's pretty rough in handheld.
Oh, with all the fire effects and stuff. Yeah,
I don't know how it is in docked, but
it was pretty good.
okay.
I don't really notice any stuttering or anything. I know it's not like a lock 60, but I think it aims for 60. But yeah, it was pretty good.
Nice.
I tell you what, like Leon's section like was not a cakewalk. Like I died probably more in Leon's section than I did in Grace's.
Yeah.
Like I think I died maybe one time, once or twice with Grace. I think I got captured by the girl when you're like in the sewers.
Oh yeah, the sewers were pretty creepy.
It's pretty intense. Yeah.
Yeah. God. It's so good, man.
Yeah. It's a hell of a game.
Man, I can't wait to talk about it.
Hell of a game. All right. And like nothing got spoiled for me. I was so worried about the spoilers.
I got spoiled on, I guess we're live now, so I won't say it, but I got spoiled on the boss we were just talking about.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But I mean, that wasn't too bad.
No.
That was a spoiler.
And I mean, I guess you kind of like figured it was going to happen.
Yeah. I mean, if you know he's going back to RPG, it's like,
there's like the one like lonesome police officer walking around. It's like, rest in peace, fellow. I'm like, dang.
Yeah. Then all the flashbacks too, like him in the gun shop.
Yeah, with the owner and his daughter. Yeah, it hit home. Like I was like, man, like I'm feeling something in a Resident Evil game.
Yeah.
Finish. Any other news?
No. I mean, other than like the Nintendo. What do you already have here? Nintendo Indie, Blue Point. Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. We'll talk majority about Resident Evil anyways.
I guess we can talk about Picopia reviews too.
Yeah, dude. It's crazy. Like that's the number one reviewing Pokemon game of all time. Like that's.
It's not even made by Game Freak.
I don't know if that's a good or bad thing.
I don't know. I mean, it can be bad, right? I think this game's gonna be a system seller, like a huge system seller.
Picopia?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Especially in Japan.
Oh yeah. And it's reviewing well too. So yeah. All right, let me add our countdown. All right, let me know when you are ready to go.
I'm good. I've already tweeted this out.
Go. All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. I can never nail like that. Like,
everybody,
what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Gaming with the Bros Cast, episode 299, or the Resident Evil Requiem blowout special.
God,
man, what a hell of a game! Nick and I both no-lifed it this weekend, and we have finished it. But I mean, that's not saying much. I mean, they're not Resident Evil games aren't.
They're not super long.
They're not super long. They're more for their high replayability, which we are both in our second run. So we'll be talking about that, and then I think we'll end the show with spoilers for the game as well, because
Mhm.
I've got to talk about what happened in this game. So we'll
Yeah.
I'll make sure to do all the time stamps, and then if you're watching live, we'll make sure that we I'll
Make it
change
known.
I'll change the YouTube title too, just so people know. But yeah, Nick, before we dive into what we've been playing, how was your week?
Week was great. Pretty good weather last week, so enjoyed that quite a bit. Um, yeah, last week was my wife's last week of maternity leave, so today was her first day back at work.
Oh wow,
Went well.
good.
Yeah.
Do y'all have a what did y'all end up figuring out?
So her mom's gonna take care of her son for 2 weeks until she goes to, Vietnam for a few months, and
Yeah.
then we have, like, a temporary nanny coming in
Okay.
for, like, 2.5 months, and then her mom's gonna come back and kind of take care of him full time or 4 days a week, and then our
Yeah.
mom's gonna come 1 day a week.
Okay.
Um, so that's the plan right now. We'll see if things change, but,
Yeah.
you know, it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably about the hardest part. I wouldn't say the hardest part, but it, stuff changes all the time. So
Yeah, and we were, like, so gung ho on, doing daycare before having him, and then it's like, dude,
I don't know, man.
I don't wanna send him to I don't wanna send him away all day, right? Like,
Yeah,
it's
not that there's anything wrong
dangerous.
with against daycares or anything like that. I'm sure majority of them are great, but I don't know.
You hear stuff,
I'd
though.
yeah, you hear stuff, and I'd rather just if I'm gonna have. Do you know this person, or is it like a stranger? I'm sure you met this person like before,
Yeah,
but
we've talked to her on the phone, we're gonna meet her in person
okay, okay,
either this or next week, but she has, like, 30 years of experience, and, like, we contacted her through, like, an official
gotcha,
website where
gotcha.
she has review
Okay,
like,
okay.
it's yeah, very official.
Yeah,
Uh,
if you're gonna leave your kid with somebody that you more or less don't know, it's always good to for them to be at the home, at your own house.
right, like, and my wife is working at home full time, I'm at home 3 days a week,
Oh,
so
so she'll be there. At least
yeah,
she'll be there.
yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
So,
Well,
like
that's not so bad then.
no, no, not at all. So,
Okay, cool,
yeah, but week was
cool.
good. How about you?
It was great. I had a great week. And then of course, Friday was like just the perfect day. I mean, I had my continuing education for for my job that I planned on conveniently on Friday. I didn't mean for it to line up that way, but let's just say I was playing a lot of stuff.
Is this like continued training or like
Yeah, you have to in like a 2-year period, you have to maintain like so many credits to keep like your
mhm,
license. So
just happened to fall on the
just
perfect day?
happened to fall on a Friday all day long.
I
We'll
mean,
take
I took a trip to Japan,
I know.
and now I have biohazard on my
Yeah,
my
I
Switch.
saw that. No, I was in the car. I was picking up Kellen from like his garden club, and I just happened to go on our TikTok.
Is what club?
He does like garden club on Thursdays. They like plant stuff and like mess around like the school garden.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So I was picking him up from that, and I just happened to I don't know if I got a notification on my phone. I just pulled up TikTok, and I saw a clip that you had posted from Resident Evil, and I'm like,
It's not
"This?"
Friday.
I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "This son of a bitch."
And here's why, right? So, I ordered the Generations pack.
Right? Did you
Er
did you ever get that?
It's coming in Friday.
Jeez, what was the deal? Well, I guess you did pre-order it. You did change it like last minute almost.
Yeah, but I'm kinda pissed because like, I ordered it through Amazon on October 31st.
That's crazy.
Like 2 weeks ago, I get a notification that it's gonna arrive March 27th. Like,
Yeah,
what?
see, mine, I got it from I think I was probably about the same time, probably the same day, and it kept saying March 2nd it was gonna arrive, which was,
That's too late.
yeah, it's 3 days too late.
That's not
Like,
day 1.
I'm out of the zeitgeist. So, I've never, like I think I've been burned, like, once or twice with Amazon before,
Yeah.
pre-orders, so I was like, yeah, I'm done with them.
Well, I must have switched mine too late because, yeah, I ordered it through Best Buy and then, you know, Thursday came, or like Wednesday and Thursday came, like it hadn't shipped yet. And I was like, I have a feeling it's gonna get delayed. And then Friday
Yeah.
came around and I was still waiting for it to come in. I had already bought Biohazard, so I was
Of
playing
course.
it, and I was happy, but I was waiting for like the pack to come in so I could play 7 and 8.
Yeah.
And it gets to 7 PM, it still says it's shipping today, and then it gets to like
Oh, oh,
1 AM and it's like, yeah, it's delayed. Or like
dang,
shipping yesterday, and it's like,
dang,
well, today's today.
dang.
And
Yeah,
now,
I
yeah, now
well,
it's
I
coming Friday.
had mine to pick up, so I just picked it up from Best Buy that morning whenever I got the notification.
I should have done that.
So I don't know if that changes anything. It's probably better, to
And
be honest, because like I think it's more reliable for them to ship it to the store, I guess. I mean, you think it wouldn't be an issue, but I mean,
mm,
there was like reports that like the physical copies of this game were like selling out all over the place. So it's gonna
yeah,
be big, man. Like I can't wait to hear the
dude,
Capcom's reports.
I know.
It's
I
gonna be
have
like
a feeling it's gonna
10 million
be
at least.
I think it's gonna be 10,000,000. I think it's
Like
gonna do really well on the Switch too. I know
like
was it
highest
the UK?
concurrent for a Resident Evil game, I think, on
Yeah, like
Steam.
350K
It's
concurrence.
insane. Like this just like so, and I think you had tweeted out Friday or Saturday, but
Yeah,
like this just shows the importance of like high quality single player games. People don't care if it's $70 or not. Like if it's a high quality experience like Resident Evil is, like people will come to it.
yeah,
And I don't know. I think companies need to. I mean, the fact that this single player game, granted, it's a Resident Evil, it's a pretty high caliber series, but it was like quadrupling marathons, like
which was a free
free game, like well, it's
free
free,
beta.
free to play for its slam test or whatever. It's kind of telling. So
Yeah, I think honestly, people are just burnt out on learning new multiplayer games, learning those systems, getting involved in the entire ecosystem of a new multiplayer game. Like with the single player game like Resident Evil, you get in and you know exactly it's familiar, right?
yeah,
It's isolated. It's just grand, man. It's just so good.
they have perfected, I think, the formula with
I think so.
with the combination of 4 and 7 and 8. They
And,
just
and two, like
man,
yeah,
yeah, and 2 like it's and like I think that like the third person in 8 felt a little bit weird because it wasn't designed from the ground up to have that. They
mhm,
they've added that on later on, but um yeah, this one even in third person feels great. And the fact that like let's just dive right into it. Like
yeah,
the fact that like the first person and third person is different. I think in first person you run slower than you do in third. So I think
mhm,
that's why you trip in third person to
yeah.
like compensate for that
It's
difference.
so funny though.
But yeah, like Grace will like I don't know about Leon. Well, Leon's in third person anyways.
He doesn't trip.
Yeah. Uh, he just hovers everywhere. But the fact that she like slips on like blood and like oh man, dude, it's the level of detail in this game is unreal. Just the fact that like when Leon's holding his flashlight, he'll put it up under his chin and like,
Yeah,
dude, it's insane. Like the detail in this
like
game.
so much care went into every single room, every single facet of this game. Like I can't get over and like we both played it on the Switch too.
Yeah,
I'm
looks
sure it
great.
looks even better on PS5 Pro and PC, but
Yeah, for
damn,
sure.
like it is a
Great.
beautiful game on the Switch too, and it runs great.
Yep.
Like this this is why you buy a Switch 2.
Yeah.
It's for high caliber games like this that you
Yep.
can play in portable mode. Because like I was just constantly blown away playing this thing in my freaking hands, right? Just have the tablet in my hands. I'm like,
The
dude,
power.
the power seriously, the power is it's overwhelming.
Yeah.
I'm just so blown away by it, man. It's such a good they did such a good job with it.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to play 7 and 8 because I heard 7 is like a completely smooth experience,
It's
and
good.
then 8 has like some issues in the kind of the village area, but
Yeah.
um, yeah, I'm pumped for those as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, I guess high level, like start high level, and then we'll get into the nitty gritty. But like high level, what are your thoughts? How does this compare to other Resident Evils for you? I know I mean, both of us have played most Resident Evils at this point, but like,
Yeah.
how are you feeling?
I mean, it's like recency bias is a thing, but man, oh man, is this game. I mean, it's got to be top 2 maybe, and it's not number 2, baby. It's number 1. No, no, yeah, this game. I think we were maybe a little bit concerned once they reveal that you're gonna do like a dual protagonist um, scenario, and like
Mhm.
6 was too many protagonists, and they just did not nail that at all. And
Yeah.
that was way more of an action game than um than Resident Evil is used to. But yeah, they perfectly blended like the tense first person elements of Grace, um, and then handing it over to Leon, and you feel like a badass, like
You
being
feel that
able to
relief.
yeah, being able to like backtrack back through the care center and just blasting zombies away, and you're like, man, like this feels so good.
So, I cleared
I did
Care
too.
Center with Grace.
Yeah, I left no bodies. I left no one
Even
alive.
even the, like, the chef and the big grotesque monster that follows you around the
Yeah,
halls.
the chunk. I did not defeat the chunk my first play. I just defeated the chunk a little bit ago. But how did you end up defeating him?
Um, I think I hit him with the Requiem, and then I used one of the injectors, and then
Gotcha.
that didn't kill it, so I had to cycle through that again,
Yeah,
and I
it,
think
it
that
takes
did it.
it takes for I guess for a pro tip that anyone hasn't. It takes 3 of the injectors and then no bullets at all.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah. So basically what I did is like when once you trigger it, which I think normally the way it happens is when you go pick up that level 1's like ID bracelet, it
Mhm.
triggers it. I didn't do that. So what I did was I went up this. I don't know exactly what happened, but I was just going up the stairs, and maybe I just hung out a little bit too long. I killed those 2 zombies, or no, I didn't even kill them. I think I was like fighting them, and then all of a sudden he comes out like around the corner and starts walking down. I'm like, what? And of course I
Whoa.
ran.
I thought the bracelet
That's
had
what
to be
and
picked
that's
up and
that's what
triggered.
happened the second playthrough is that's how I triggered it, because I was watching the Kinda Funny stream, and I was like, "Oh, I did that's not how it happened for me."
Weird.
So I don't know exactly, but, um, yeah, man, like, I don't know, there's so much to talk about, like, what do
So,
we
I guess, yeah, let's start with Grace's section, um, like, mainly the care center because that's, like, a 3 or 4 hour
Yeah,
long section of the game, and, like, that includes, like, the basement and stuff, but, I mean, I thought this area rivals, like, the best areas in Resident Evil, and, like, meaning, like, the Raccoon City, like, the police department, I
police
think is a
department,
top
yeah,
tier area. Um, like, the Baker house is really good. I think it's a little bit too short,
yeah,
but that's, like, a pretty top area. I mean, you have, like, the castle in Resident Evil 4, the castle in Resident Evil Village, like, those are all, like, in the upper echelon. I
yeah,
think this is one of the top, um, like, one of the top sections in any
yeah,
Resident Evil. It's paced so perfectly. It's the classic, like, you need to get 3 things and put them in the door, but just the characterization of the zombies and having them like, almost, like, give an essence of their past life or, like, kind of embody their past life. It's really, really cool. That was a really smart design choice.
yeah, 'cause I was wondering, like, how they were going to, like, implement that story-wise, and it's just whatever strain of, like, the team like, being able to shoot, like, Victor Gideon being able to shoot like the little needle into people
Mhm.
is like kind of terrifying, like to
Yeah,
have that kind of power at your disposal. Yeah, that was like that whole scene where like the girl's like this is when on the streets to Leon. She's like, "Help me," and then she rips that dude's face like all I was like, "Oh my god, this game is crazy."
yeah. Yeah,
But
that's
yeah,
really
yeah,
nuts.
but yeah, seeing like all the um, them cleaning up and stuff. Like, and I think it's really cool. Like, I think this is like scripted, but if you once the doctor is in like the examination room with the corpse without the organs, you kill him. If you don't kill the maid that's in the room with that blind patient, she will then move to the examination room, to clean up the mess or, try to clean up the mess.
Really?
So that's stuff like that is really, really cool. And then eventually, like, same thing with like the singing lady in the bar and lounge room. If you don't kill her in enough time, she will move and like
Mhm.
you'll come up the stairs from the back end, and then she'll be like right around the corner and she'll scream at you, and I'm like, oh my god, this is
That happened to
terrifying.
me in the
Yeah.
first playthrough.
Um, did you get the gun in the bar and lounge? Grace's
Yeah,
gun? Yeah.
yeah. That's a good gun.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, just like the way that the zombies act and like behave, and like some are obsessed with like light switches, so you can kind of lure them, like turn on the lights, and then they'll go turn it off, and then you can kind of potentially walk around them. Yeah, it's so cool. Like the screaming lady and the singing lady is like terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh man,
And
just
then,
yeah,
like,
it's so good.
all the, what are they called? Like, the girl that chases you around, like,
Hmm.
that's terrifying at the beginning of the game, and then, of course, you get chased by her down in the basement,
Yeah,
and that's a pretty
pretty
scary
intense
portion
scene.
of the game. Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty tense. Um, yeah, it's just it's genuinely terrifying,
yeah.
and then you come in as Leon, and it's like
And see,
puts
at
everything
first, like after was it after after you Emily gets taken away by the girl, then you switch to Leon, and then you only play for Leon for like maybe 15 minutes. I'm like, man, like, is it really just going to be like this, like long sections with Grace, and then
Mhm.
just these very short sections with Leon? But no, you eventually get
You get
your Leon goodness towards the end of the
you get a
game.
very long section with
Yeah,
Leon.
which I knew they weren't going to do it, but at one point, whenever you get like into Raccoon City, I was like, man, are they gonna open this thing wide up and let us really explore? And you kind of do. Like it's
Yeah,
like like a very like large area. Um,
you get, like, a whole street,
yeah.
like 2 streets.
And like I saw people complaining, like they're like, oh, I wish like the RPD was longer or there's more to explore. But I'm like, bro, like it got nuked.
Destroyed.
Like yeah. Like I thought like going back to the RPD was like perfect. Like they had like cutscenes showing off like Leon first entering it.
Mhm.
Uh one of those things where I wish they didn't show the trailer for. Sometimes I feel like they just show, especially in like Resident Evil games or horror games, it's like
Yeah.
I don't need to see a lot. Like I showed that one trailer of you walking into the bar and lounge for the first time when you're Grace, and you go to like pick up the antique coin off the piano. I already knew that, so I just avoided the antique coin, and came back later on.
Mhm.
But I think that would have been a really cool, because that whole like that first intro, like the first part where you get the key card, and then you go to the West Wing, and you're making your way stealthily. I would assume most people go, and then you go into like the the room with a long table, and like all the zombies like look up at you, and then like it's all of a sudden it's like a mad sprint, and then you run
Yeah.
upstairs, and then you're in the bar and lounge, and you got the crazy singing lady, and then yeah, just like, and then
It's a
you
really
make
great
your way
sequence.
around, and then you loop, from the upstairs, and then you're like, oh my god, this
It's
is
like
perfect.
yeah, you're walking through a haunted house,
Hmm.
and you're just being, like, pushed from one room to the next, and there's a different level of fear, a different type of fear in each room,
Yeah,
and, like, you get through that first kind of the first walk around, right? And then you get back to the main area and back to the save room, and you're like, "Okay, I have to go back.
yep,
How am I gonna do it differently this time? Because I saw this, I saw this, I saw this room that I could have gone in, like, I'm trying to avoid the cook, like, how can I bait him?" Like, it really makes you strategize in a way that, like, Resident Evil games really haven't done too much of before. I know there's,
yeah,
you know, the stalkers that follow you around randomly, but, you know, it really forces you to think, like, plan ahead and think about where you're gonna go.
yeah. And then the fact that like the enemies move again, like it's super scary. Like the first time, like I don't know what in order of like I think the items that you get, but eventually like the cook will leave the kitchen, and he's like, I came around the corner, and he was just standing in front of the parlor room. Like I was like,
"Dude, let me
bro,
in.
like dang.
I've got 5 coins to turn in here."
Yeah. So yeah, that first area is about as perfect, I think, as you can want it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, a lot of backtracking, but that's like kind of the fun of these
Yeah,
types of
yeah,
types of
that's the fun
areas.
part.
Yeah,
Mhm. And then I guess switching to the back half and trying to avoid spoilers, but, you know,
yeah,
back half is primarily focused on Leon,
yeah,
which I think contextually makes sense, since you're kind of, like, going towards Raccoon City. And, I mean, I loved his portion. I
yeah,
loved like, the first like you said, like, the first major kind of more open area with Leon where you're collecting the parts to a detonator.
yeah.
Um, like, that had some very Resident Evil 4 and, like, kinda Resident Evil 5 moments in there.
Yeah.
Um, it
Like
was
the
just
like
awesome being
yeah,
able
just
to
just
explore
the
that.
area, like, when you were walking around, like, on the building and, like, you could shoot the glass out from, like, just
Yes,
really
yeah, cool.
cool, like, set pieces in
And
this
then,
game.
like, I'll try to be vague, but the missiles
Yes.
section
Yeah, that was
was
cool too.
was pretty cool, and then yeah, then the gas station as well, like, that was an awesome fight
Yes,
in there.
the chainsaw.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
dude,
chainsaw fight was
that
really
was
cool. Dude,
insane.
so many fan servicey moments,
Yes.
and, like, you could theoretically, you could dock it for that, but it works because it feels like it's paying homage to the previous games and not just trying to capitalize on,
Yeah.
their
I
success or
think, like,
popularity.
as a Resident Evil fan, like, I think this is exactly what I wanted. Like, I really like, I love 7 and 8, but I didn't really care about Ethan all that much. I mean, you know, he's a brand new character, like, you know, he's just trying to save his family, so I get
Mhm.
that, but yeah, I
Same
didn't
man.
really care for him, like, super much, but, like, yeah, but immediately jumping into this game, I'm like, "Oh, Grace is a great character, like, I like her a
Yeah,
lot." So
and, like, 7 and 8 both had not necessarily pacing issues, but they both had weaker back halves,
yes. Yeah.
and I don't think that's the case for this game. I do think the section with Grace is the stronger section of the
Yeah.
game, but Leon's kind of back half and, like, the parts you play as Grace near the end as well, those are really, really great as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, with 8, it's like, oh, that last, like, factory section wasn't the best, and then with 7, you have the ship and
Yeah.
the mines, like, those aren't great. Um, so, like, it really holds strong throughout the entire game.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the jumping back and forth, like, early on with Grace and Leon, I thought was great and kinda seeing, like, the different perspectives on how the story progressed. So, it was man, it's a damn good game.
Yeah, it's an all-timer.
Yeah, and it's got a ton of replayability as you would expect with, you know, beat it on sanity mode and try to beat it under 4 hours and all that stuff, so
Mhm.
there's a
Yeah, and you can, like,
lot to look forward to going back to it.
as typical with Resident Evils, you can get, like, completion points and use those to buy new weapons or new items for Leon or for Grace for
Yeah.
your subsequent playthroughs. So, like, after my first playthrough, I bought I guess it's not really a spoiler. It's just like an infinite knife.
Yes,
So
I
I was
got
just
that for
walk
Grace.
yeah,
Yeah,
so I was just walking around the care center just knifing enemies, and
yeah, super
that
awesome.
worked super well, like, didn't really
Yeah.
have to use the
See,
ammo.
I love stuff like that, like, the
Yeah,
once you start doing, like, unlimited bullets, and I was
just
scrolling through, I was like, "Is there a rocket launcher? Yes, there is.
there
Is there a unlimited rock? Yes, there is." So,
it's like, yeah, you need the assault rifle, you need the rocket launcher, and
yep,
then just some cool pistols, and
yep,
good to
cool
go.
pistols, cool skins. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. What a great I guess, like, the only it's not even a criticism, but, like, I was kind of missing, like, the shopkeeper, you know?
Yeah,
Which I guess it really wouldn't have made
like,
sense.
I don't know how they wouuld have
Yeah, but I
implemented
thought,
this.
like, the blood mechanic was super awesome,
Mhm.
doing the crafting that way. Yeah, because Grace, she doesn't have any sort of, like, because Leon, I mean, you can buy the weapons and stuff with the points. But yeah,
Great.
Grace, she's
She
got
just has the parlor.
just a parlor.
Yeah, which, I mean, makes sense, like, she only has pistols,
Yeah,
you know? Yeah, I
I
guess.
wonder. I wonder. I wonder. Does she? If you unlock any sort of weapons, does she have any other weapons other than just the handgun?
She,
I know she has like the machine pistol thing as well. You can buy.
I think that's it. I don't think you can unlock anything else
That'd be
for
crazy if you could like play as like a shotgun or something in her section.
that'd be awesome.
That'd be cool. I wonder. I
I mean,
wonder.
you can just do like unlimited Requiem ammo.
That's true.
Yeah.
And the Requiem, man, like what a fucking cool
That is an awesome,
like
awesome
the
gun.
name of the gun is Requiem. That is so. And the first time like you fire it, she's like, oh my god, like
Yeah,
just
it's like you hear how hot it is in her
yeah,
hand. It's like, damn, like and like you said earlier, so much attention to detail.
yeah,
God. It's like the perfect Resident Evil game.
yeah, yeah. It's
So great.
yeah. We'll talk more about it towards the end of the show with some spoilers, and we can talk about like some of the sections towards the end too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this is an all timer right here, man. It's I think it's Resident Evil at its peak story wise. I think it's probably one of the best that it's been in a while. Obviously, it leaves on the cliffhanger as Resident Evil games always do. I
Mhm.
assume there's going to be some DLC. I would imagine based off how it ended, but maybe we'll talk about that towards the
Yeah.
end.
There's definitely some loose ends and some question marks as to
Yeah.
where some characters were throughout this game and what Leon is up to at the end. I don't know if you saw, but
What
like
Leon's up to?
like who's he up to it with? You know what I mean? Yeah, we'll get to it in the spoilers.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 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 All right. Any more thoughts on Resident Evil?
I mean, you said it was a top two for you, and top two being number one. Uh, I,
I mean,
maybe I'll sit on it a little bit more, but
yeah, four. I mean, four is good. Like four is
four is
like,
incredible.
yeah,
I mean, four was my favorite prior to this.
yeah,
This might overtake it after a few more playthroughs.
yeah,
And I think that being because four, well, like four is pretty long. It's like the longest Resident Evil, right? But
yeah.
it does have some sections that are just not as fun to play, like the
Yeah, like
island at the
islands.
end.
Yep. Not the
That's
greatest.
that's a pretty long section, and it's not that fun.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's the only thing I'll dock Resident Evil for. I think the remake was essentially perfect.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to play it again on Switch 2 when it comes out on the second generation pack.
RE 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Dude, this really makes me want to replay 2 as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, this is definitely a top 2. Could be number 1.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fantastic. All right. Well, let's I also picked up Fire Red, of course. And I've been playing through that. I'm maybe like 4.5 hours into that game as well.
Damn.
Yeah, I played a bunch. On Friday, like I woke up after the which we'll talk about we didn't put in the news, but we got to talk about the Pokemon presentation.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I was playing that until Best Buy texted me and said my order was ready. But I don't know if this is a hot take, Nick, but this is peak Pokemon. This
I don't think that's a hot take.
This is Pokemon at its finest. I think Pokemon is too easy. Like going back to this one and like there's no I think you eventually do get an EXP share, but there's no EXP share. You have to level up all your Pokemon individually.
Mhm.
It's a lot harder. It's a lot slower. Money matters in this game where like it doesn't really matter in like the newer games.
Yeah.
Potions matter, Pokeballs, like everything matters in this game.
That's a good
And you
point.
have to like definitely strategize, you know, and you can just like if you were to just overpower or overlevel your starter Pokemon, I mean, you could absolutely do that and then pretty much like rock most of the game.
Mhm.
But yeah, you know, you want to spread the level a little bit. But man, it's good. It's so good. It's beautiful. Like it's
Hey, yeah,
yeah,
that art style is beautiful.
God, it's timeless. It's timeless.
It's time to go back. That's what it is. Time to go back to that art style.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've played 15 minutes of this game. I booted it up
Hell yeah.
for 15 minutes and played it. And it looks great, plays great.
Yeah.
I just had to get back to Resident Evil though.
I know you did.
I had to get
know
back.
you did. I know you did.
Man, it's tradition for me at this point to finish the mainline Resident Evils on day one.
Day one. And Village was like even shorter, I think. Wasn't it like 7 hours, 8 hours?
Yeah, I think I think first playthrough, my in-game playtime was 7 hours. It
Yeah,
was probably like 9 hours with cutscenes, but
right.
yeah, that was pretty short. And then 7 was pretty short too.
Yeah, it wasn't a long game at all.
Mhm.
Man,
Hmm.
good stuff.
Good
But yeah,
stuff, dude.
Fire Red is it's fantastic.
Nice.
All right, let's dive over into the news. I think something that probably pissed off a lot of gamers in general. So PlayStation, I think wanted Blue Point or the other way around, but PlayStation like essentially approved it for Blue Point to do a Bloodborne remake. But FromSoft didn't want them to do it, which is crazy because it's PlayStation's IP, so they could have just done it. I don't think they needed like the
They didn't
graces
need
of Miyazaki and
yeah.
FromSoft, but also maybe don't piss off one of the hottest developers in the
I
game right now.
I
So
think he said, or there was like a quote somewhere, that he wants to do it himself, or he wants to do it internally or something, and just doesn't have the time to do it. And I don't know, maybe there's some behind the scenes stuff that happened with Demon Souls, and like I wonder if From Software was happy with how Demon Souls was remade. Like maybe
they didn't like
they
it.
weren't. Like maybe they didn't
Hmm.
like it for whatever reason, and
I mean, it was pretty faithful, right, to the original. Just
think so. Like people said, faithful to a fault, right?
yeah,
Like I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know. It's crazy though that they weren't able to get permission to remake
Yeah,
Bloodborne, or at least remaster it,
it's a
put it
shame.
on the
We'll
PS5.
never get it. I just don't think.
No, I we need to give up at
Yeah,
this point.
yeah. Miyazaki. I mean, like, I would love for them to do it, but I mean, they just got like they literally have games coming out like every 2 years at this point. Like it's
Mhm.
like an insane turnaround, and they're all like super high quality. So
Yeah, I mean, I think they have like a big enough team to
yeah,
take that on in addition to the other games that they're working on. But
yeah. I don't know. Maybe one day, but I've given up. I've given up
does
completely.
does Sony deserve to be able to do it? That's the question.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah, it
Put it on
sucks
the
to hear.
Switch. Yeah.
Seriously, yeah.
Um, and then like out of nowhere today, seemingly Nintendo announced a indie showcase for tomorrow, 9
15
a.m.
minutes.
roughly 15 minutes. Anything but a direct, I guess, is kind of like what internet's mindset is. Like, what could possibly be here other than like the Silk Song DLC?
I have no idea. I'm not expecting anything. People are saying like, "Oh, Expedition 33, it's gonna be here."
And that's why I texted you earlier. Like, technically
Oh,
an
yeah,
indie
you
game,
did say that.
technically an indie game, but like I just feel
Technically.
like that's too high caliber to be at a 15-minute partner show or indie direct.
Feels like a show closer for a direct.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. Other than Silksong DLC and
mean the Hollower release date potentially.
maybe, yeah, but that's been at like every other showcase at this point.
Yeah,
And it's currently slated for spring.
I think so. Yeah,
That
spring
was
or summer.
yeah, okay.
I mean, they just like Xbox. They had what's the Game Freak game?
Oh, something of something.
Well, they had that, and then what? A few weeks later, with the PlayStation State of Play, they had it there with the release date. So I mean, it's possible
Yeah,
that
it's possible.
and Mina the Hollow was at the State of Play. So I mean, it's possible. But yeah, like I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm not expecting a lot,
Yeah,
but I mean, exciting, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
we're
mean,
not we're not
more news
weighed
is good news.
down by the disappointment of Silksong not being announced or not being shown. So
Exactly.
the sky's the
And
limit.
dude, we're like swimming in games right now. Like
Yeah,
there's so much to play. Like
that's the thing. Like, I don't need a direct right now. I
no,
would like to know what's coming over the next, 6 months, but at the same time, like, we have Pokemon Pokopia
good.
coming out later
Yeah.
this week, and
Like I really think like I mean Nintendo could just cruise until May.
they could.
And they've got enough because because they can like the Yoshi game, like they could put like Twitter drop, here's the release date for the Yoshi game. Like they
Yeah,
don't they don't. I think we have to get it out of our heads moving forward that Nintendo is not following the rules of their standard direct times anymore. Like they're just kind of doing their own thing when they want to do it. Um, you know, we get a random Xenoblade, Switch 2 edition announced on a random Thursday or Friday. Like they're just kind of doing whatever they want. So like I'm not like people are, oh, we got to have release dates for this and that, and I'm like, yeah, we'll get them.
They'll put them on Nintendo
Yeah.
today, and that'll be it.
Just enjoy the games that you have. Like we don't always need to be in this reactionary mode and oh, I've got to stream the direct because I want to react to all this. Like just there's so many games. Just play the games, man.
Yeah.
And all that other stuff is like a cherry on top of the cake.
Right. It's like, yeah, they're not sticking with their February, June, September cadence anymore. They uplifted that with, the Switch 2 reveal last year in April, and
doomed. Nintendo was doomed.
Dude, they just had Requiem come out. They have Pocopia coming out this week. They have, like Pragmata's coming out in April.
Tomodachi Life's coming out.
Yeah, like, Tomodachi Life's coming on Switch 2.
Well, there's not. I mean, and granted, you can argue like Pokemon Pocopia and Tomodachi Life are, same kind of like cozy kind of sim game. So like, if those games aren't for you, then what are you looking forward to? But
what do people like? Do they just want Nintendo to only put out 3D Mario and 3D Zelda?
That's exactly what they want. They just want the next Mario. I think people are like getting like, they're just. The fact that there's it hasn't been announced yet. I think it's
losing
driving people crazy. And I'm like, we haven't had one in 9 years. Like we're coming up, like next year will be the 10th year since Mario Odyssey came out. Like we can wait a little bit longer.
Seriously, and we just got Bonanza.
Yeah,
like, dude, not the glaze Nintendo, but like they've had a banger first year for the Switch too.
Yeah. And what's like what third party is like the support is what we wanted, and we're getting it, and people are still complaining.
And now they want first party.
Yeah, it's like man, like I don't know, play some games on the Switch too.
Requiem is part of Nintendo's timeline.
Yeah,
they're not going to release a first party game the same week Requiem comes out.
Definitely,
just like they're not going to do the same thing for
GTA.
Whatever the next big third party release is. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah, I don't know. People get. I didn't read too many of the comments for the announcement, but I'm sure people were like pretty upset about it.
Seriously, anything but a direct. Oh, I need my Fire Emblem.
Yeah. Where's that release date?
That will just be a Nintendo today. A new trailer.
Splatoon Raiders, like that's another one that's like got randomly announced and we haven't heard anything about it. So yeah, there's stuff that we need to know, not need to know, but there's stuff that we want to know about. But in due time, they'll let us know. All right, let's jump into Pokemon Day, like that happened on Friday. We obviously already knew about Fire Red, Leaf Green. We got on the trailer for that. Got a ton of updates for all the mobile slop. We already knew that was going to be there. Like new cards got announced, I think.
Like the Pokemon Game Boy music.
That was cool. I don't know if I need that.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, I don't know. Like to have like in 2026 to have like something that I'm
like 47 different
songs
on different cartridges. Like, sorry, dude, that's
crazy.
But the
box itself looked really cool. Like it had like
it looks cool.
Yeah. It looks. I did try to get me a sweatshirt, but they were sold out. So
yeah.
But yeah, we got what Gale of Darkness coming at some point in the near future for GameCube.
It's coming in March.
Yeah. In this month. So that's cool. And then Gen 10 got
Winds and Waves.
Like the leaks, man. I hate leaks, man. I hate them so much.
They were right though.
Yeah, it was right on the money.
Yeah.
What'd you think? I mean, visually, it looks. I mean,
Looks great.
looks great. It looks like a 2017 game.
Yeah, I mean, it looks really awesome. The water physics look
Yeah.
yeah, you're right, it does look like a 2017 game. Looks like Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, the water physics look pretty awesome.
Yeah.
The fact that at least, like, insinuated that you can go underwater.
I suppose, yeah, there's like underwater
I
exploration.
wonder what that's gonna look like. Do you have, like, a diving suit or something that you can
Probably.
use? Or are you just probably riding a Pokemon underwater?
So if you saw like the concept, or not the concept, but like in some of the photos, like they have like a hoverboard, as like their get around like item. I bet they'll have either you'll put on like a suit and you'll, I don't know, use your Lapras to go
Mhm.
underwater, and or they'll have like one of those like underwater like, like fan things that kind of
Yeah.
drive you around, something like that. So I mean, I think that's pretty cool. I think it's supposed to be based on like
Is it the Philippines?
the Philippines, which is awesome. That's really
Yeah, like,
cool.
bunch of, kinda like island hopping
Yeah.
almost.
Just
Wind Waker.
prepare yourself for IGN 7 out of 10 too much water review.
Did you see the Pokemon company's reply to
No, I didn't see
IGN's
that.
tweet? They, like IGN's tweet was, like, showing a bunch of pictures of winds and waves, and like, "Man, that's a lot of water." And then Pokemon responded, they said 7.8 out of 10.
Dang.
So they're in on it. They're in
That
on
was,
the meme.
I remember that from back. That was like
That was
one of the worst reviews I've
That was
ever.
an atrocious review.
Yeah. Ugh.
Just too much water.
Too
Too much water.
Too much
Too much
water.
land.
Too,
Too much game.
too much game. Yeah, I think it looks great. I think what's your starter going to be? Which one you
Oh, dude,
Brian
the fire
Pomeranian?
one.
The
Yeah,
Fire Pomeranian?
for sure. I didn't even look at the other ones. I don't even know what they look like.
I'm gonna need that thing to stay on its all 4 of its legs.
If it gets on 2 legs, I'm out.
If it goes bipedal, I'm not picking that, because like that's like the habit they have is like anytime there's a 4-legged.
Like Incineroar.
Yeah, it's like, man, like just let them be.
Just leave the furries out of this one, okay?
Yeah.
Just let it stay on all 4s.
Let it be an animal.
Please let it be an animal.
I'm either going towards that one or like the gecko. I like the gecko a lot, and it
Yeah,
all
I
depends
get
on
a
like
lot
what
of
it all depends on like what the evolutionary line looks like too.
If
So,
that one turns into, like, another bipedal one, kinda like almost like sex, I'm out. I'm out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go to BBL. I'm out. Whichever Pokemon stays on all 4s, that's what I'm going for.
Yeah. And what's the other one? What's the grass one? I can't remember.
It's like a bird.
Oh yes, the owl. It's like the owl.
The owl, yeah.
Yeah, that one's okay.
I feel like we've already had an owl.
Rowlet. That's the one that turns into like Insepideye or whatever.
Like
It's got, like, this-
sniper.
yeah, that one's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
That's
That
yeah.
really looks fun. And then like Greninja is pretty good. Final evolution for that line.
Mhm. Froakie.
Yeah. Perky. It looks cool, man. It looks
Good.
it looks visually it looks great. So
I'm glad it's switched to exclusive.
switch to exclusive, and it's not coming out until next year, which I have a feeling it's going to come out in spring of next year, but
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to wait an entire like year and some change. Like that would be a long time. But hey, you know what? Make sure that thing is running. I'm sure Nintendo is letting them like, hey, we will
Breathing
test
down
this
their
game
necks.
for you. Like we will be your play testers, because
'Cause
I
we
don't
can't have-
think I don't think Nintendo is going to let them put out another Scarlet and Violet like
I
that.
mean, didn't they like issue a statement about Scarlet and Violet and say like, hey,
Nintendo
we
did.
recognize-
Pokemon Company never did. They don't care.
Don't give a fuck.
They don't. It's like y'all bought it.
This is like the best selling Pokemon.
Yeah. So I think like it, in a way it didn't, but like I think like those games did damage like the brand of like the
Yeah.
video games for sure. And I think this one is going to be, I think it's going to get a lot of people like your hardcore Pokemon fans are going to buy Pokemon no matter what those games look like, run like. They're in day one. But I think this could potentially bring back like a ton of people
I
into
think it could.
the franchise if it
Yeah.
runs and plays and looks good.
I'm just ready to move on from Scarlet and Violet. Dude, it's such a boring open world.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's
Just
so bland.
anyone who's hyping that game up, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Chilling at its finest.
Seriously, though, man. Like
Yeah.
it's Sword and Shield had a better world than the Paldea region in Violet and Scarlet. Like,
Yeah.
sorry, I'm being a hater for a second, but
And I didn't love Sword and Shield either. Like
yeah.
I just have not really clicked with
Did
the Switch games.
Did you play Sun and Moon?
Yeah, I like Sun and Moon.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, pretty much the Switch era. Like I just have not, other than like Arceus. Like I thought that was a really cool like.
Yeah.
And
let's go.
And then they did everything opposite of what we loved about Arceus with ZA, and then it's like it's still a fun game. Like it's still a fun game, but it's like.
But you really did.
It's like
do the exact opposite.
Yeah, like you put it in one singular city, and that city looks like complete ass. Like, you know what I mean?
And like you have like freaking 4x4 wild zone areas with 8 Pokemon in there. It's like just don't do it at this point.
Again, like we're in one city. You couldn't bother to like make it look visually like stunning.
Nope.
No.
Hear me out. No.
And it's $10 more expensive on the Switch too.
Fun game though. I had a great time with it.
Yeah, it is fun.
Yeah.
It is a fun game. All right. Any last thoughts on the Pokemon presentation?
No. I mean, do you think they are avoiding GTA, or do you think there's a bigger main like? Why do you think it's getting pushed to 2020? Or not pushed, but why do you think it's 2027 and not later this year?
I think it's probably Nintendo. I think they're putting their hammer like the foot down and saying no. Like y'all need to take as much time as humanly possible to get this game.
Okay.
I think Nintendo is putting the pressure on them for sure. Yeah, I don't think it's GTA. I don't think. I mean, obviously, I think it would have been pretty. I think it would be dumb to put out like Pokemon and GTA like in the same week. I don't think Pokemon Company would do that. But also, like, Pokemon Company, they do not like to put out Pokemon games. Like they're never there like year one with any sort of new console, new generation for Nintendo. They always like to have like that established,
like
the
player base.
Yeah, player base. So that's also probably why they're like, hey, this thing's selling like crazy. Let's just go ahead and make it Switch 2 exclusive. And it's just probably already planned, I would assume a while ago, but let's just make it Switch 2 exclusive. It's going to look its best. It's going to run its best. There's probably going to be like, I don't know, 30 million units sold worldwide by that time, depending on if it stays hot like it is. But
in like announcing it in advance like this will probably get more people to go out and pick up a Switch 2 now.
Yeah.
It's like
now that it's going to be exclusive, and with the way things are, like who knows what the price of the Switch 2 is going to be in 6 months. So yeah, I'm sure it probably sold some units this week.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see like the Japanese charts next week after Pokemon Pocopia and the announcement of Gen 10. I think it's going to pop off. Yeah.
And then we got another look at Pocopia. I thought this was like the weakest showing of this game. I know we just recently got the Treehouse, which that Wonder, like they shouldn't even put Wonder. Like who cares? Like that multiplayer, like was so weak.
So fucking weak, dude.
Yeah, this is, I don't know. I hope this is the last
like Switch 2
$20 Switch 2 edition.
I think it will
It's
be.
the last one announced, right? That's like,
Mhm.
um,
Yeah.
I just don't know. Yeah, I don't know what other games they could do and charge 20 for it. So yeah,
I think this will be one of the last ones, if
yeah,
not the last one.
yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
They can't like I wonder what like the sales numbers are, but they can't be like super good.
Maybe
Especially them
this will
being
sell.
$80 like individually. But this
Yeah,
one will probably sell pretty well, and
probably
they wanted to get something out, around the Mario movie as well.
Right.
So that I think it makes sense for what it is. But yeah, I think I'm about tired of them.
They're just not super exciting,
No,
and just the content is not really worth it.
yeah, I
But
really wish they would have done something more with Tears of the Kingdom, like given us that proper DLC for that. Like
I know.
they kind of had a missed opportunity on that one, but oh well. All right, well let's you want to dive over into the spoiler section
Yeah, let's
of
do it.
Resident Evil Requiem?
Let's do it.
Where do you want to start?
Let's see. I'm thinking of spoilers and Grace's section. I mean, nothing like super spoilery there. Um, I mean, I know we talked about it, but just that basement section was really awesome.
Yeah.
You know, and then when you take Chloe, is it Chloe?
Emily?
Emily.
Yeah.
You take Emily up to like the final area where you kill the girl,
Yeah, that was a cool sequence.
and then you kind of realize that. Well, I guess you realized this before, but the girl is like the other
Yeah, I think it was pretty
clone.
obvious, like,
Yeah,
as soon as you found Emily,
yeah,
and you saw, like, the hole in the wall, and then there's, like, the hole in the ceiling too, where the girl had gone through, but, um,
yeah, and then Emily, of course, turns into or a version of that monster, and
yeah.
and Leon comes in like that was pretty sad.
Yeah, it was a pretty emotional scene,
Mhm.
and then, like, it was pretty obvious that she was definitely the girl, and then once you look at Emily and you're like, Grace and Emily have like the same hair color. That's kind of weird.
Mhm.
And then of course, you find out later on that they're all clones. Are they clones
Yes, so
of
they're
Grace?
clones of Grace. I'm not 100% sure of
Because
if
like
Grace
Grace,
was created or was she just born naturally? But
I
I was
want to
under the
say she was
impression she
born
was.
naturally because um, like Oswald Spencer says that she was just there was
Normal.
nothing special about her. So I don't know why they would clone her then.
Mm, I think they thought that there was something special about her.
Oh,
Like, they thought
maybe because he adopted her.
yeah, they
And,
thought she was, like, related to what he was doing with Elvis,
yeah.
and that's why they were cloning her, so they could
Well, because I thought Elvis was like a what?
like a bioweapon.
Like a bioweapon.
Yeah. Yeah, that part was a little confusing with, like, the orphanage and all those revelations, but
Because like I wasn't like Grace. That was Grace that we play as, right? In that scene.
was it?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I'm not really sure. That's
Did
where
she
like some of
forget
this
about
stuff
that?
gets kind of convoluted.
Like, I thought that was just one of the other clones that hadn't, like, turned yet.
Yeah.
Let me look this up.
Yeah. I'm not 100% sure. But that was also a pretty like creepy scene.
Yeah. I'm sc I'm scared to replay that part.
Dreading it a little bit.
Yeah. And then when you're, like, downstairs, uh, and you crawl under the table and you're just kinda sitting there for a second, you're like, "Why are we here so long?"
Yeah. And then
And
the
then boom, just smacks
you're like,
down
oh
on the
my
ground.
god. Yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was crazy.
That was a creepy scene.
Yeah. Um,
Um. So yeah, that stuff was a little. Yeah, the Resident Evil story is so
it's pretty convoluted
convoluted.
and it doesn't
So
really make a lot of sense, but
no. But yeah, like going over to Leon, like I love like the scene of him on the rooftop, like helping out Grace after the crazy blood sequence when she's in the
oh, yeah.
in that lab or whatever. Like that was a pretty crazy scene with and using like the
Oh, there's like the
fire extinguisher thing
yeah.
and like freezing the zombies and making them explode. That was a cool sequence. It's like it's so like especially in like these newer games, like the first person games. Like if you're not a main character, you're just gonna die whenever you're around these people.
As soon as that the helicopter pilot came around, it's like, yeah, you're dead.
Yeah, you're gonna be dead after you're either gonna be dead by the time we get back or you're gonna die.
You're gonna get me through this next section, and then you're done.
I appreciate your service. And sure enough, he gets killed by like in the dumbest way. Well, not dumb, but
Even the
getting paled.
lady that greeted Leon at the care center immediately.
Leon could have like saved her.
100%. He knew
He had
that
time.
that was a zombie behind her.
I just love how Leon like the entire game was like he's just like I don't have time for this shit. Like I am sick of this. So dude, Leon was great.
He had things to do.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you mentioned before, but like, or I think before the show, but yeah, like the whole like going to Raccoon City after Grace gets willingly captured, I guess.
Yeah, willingly goes with Zeno.
Like that whole sequence with the motorcycle was awesome. Like after you do his portion,
jumping the buildings was so cool.
Oh my god!
I've never hit the record button so fast on my Switch after I did that.
I have to check the picture, but I'm pretty sure like the first jump and you see like the crater in the background. Like I snapped a photo of that.
That's so awesome.
I texted you, but then after I played some more of the story, that wasn't Wesker.
No,
was it like a
just
clone?
Like an imitation of him. I think it was a clone.
Cause but the way that like they raised the door up and like he's standing there like it, I was like, this is fucking Wesker. And then they kept calling him like what was it? Zeno?
Zeno, yeah.
And I was like, why they called him Zeno? This is Wesker. And then I was like, well, maybe.
Well, didn't Wesker die?
I mean, it's Resident Evil, man. Like he died in the lava after Chris was punching the boulder.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that's in 5.
But has Leon ever officially met Wesker? So like maybe he didn't know who he was, or like, but I'm sure there would have been records of it.
I don't know. I mean, it was revealed at the end that it wasn't Wesker.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Gideon was just throwing shade at Zeno.
But he had like all the same powers and stuff. I'm like, this is Wesker. I was like, this is so cool. And then like, yeah. And then he gets decapitated.
These are the parts where I'm like, you just gotta let it happen a little bit.
Gotta roll with the punches.
Roll with it. Yeah, I thought Gideon was a great.
Yeah, he was a cool character.
Yeah, he's awesome.
But yeah, and then once you like get to the police department for the first time, like going in and like the whole cutscene happens, and you're just like,
holy shit, see like the welcome Leon sign, draped across the desk, and then of course you find Zeno and Grace, and then Zeno calls in Mr. X.
He just comes down like superhero entrance. I'm like, oh my god!
And he just smacks Leon around for a little bit.
Yeah, that was a fun chase sequence, and then fighting him was awesome. And I was saying it in the beginning of the show or the pre-show, but the fact that Leon was countering like pairing with his fucking knife, I'm like, Leon is like a god, like he's a literal
Leon
god amongst men, like. Yeah, Leon is the fucking man. Like Leon might be like the greatest protagonist of all time.
I think he is.
Like he is.
I think he surpassed Master Chief. He's
so cool,
on another level, dude.
Like every time, like he's just walking around, I'm like, God,
you're so fucking cool, dude.
You're so fucking hot, man. Leon's
and like when you, I think it's when you get past that section and you get on like the train that's draped across the canyon, and the train obviously starts falling down, and he just like steps off of it onto the
my god, he just like back escalator.
Yeah,
I was like, dude, Leon, like
chill out, man.
Not you are a farming.
Save some more of the rest.
Yeah, that was that was a great scene.
Such a great section, and then like fighting the plant monster was really cool. That was almost like the final boss of Resident Evil 3.
Yeah.
Very reminiscent of that.
Yeah. That was a cool fight. And then like learning later on, it's like, oh, we got to be careful with transporting the bioweapons. Like one got loose and is now like secured the entrance of the ark. Like we just got to, we got to maintain protocol and stuff like that. And I was like, this is ridiculous.
Also,
Like,
learning the price of all of
oh
these
yeah,
enemies, like Mr. X is what, $150 million or something.
yeah, just
So
ridiculous.
funny. Like, what is it? One of the liquors is like 30 million. One of the dogs is 20 million.
Yeah,
Like, man, that's funny. It's just funny, just putting a monetary value on these things.
and Leon's just murdering them left and right.
Costing Umbrella Corp just hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah. Yeah, and then like there's always a lab sequence in every Resident Evil game, and some are fine, some are not great. They're just kind of like whatever. This one's great. Like I loved every bit of it. I love like the sneaking around. And at this point with Grace, like I was murdering everybody, and like I was getting like the corrosive acid and throwing
Dude, I struggled
down.
with
And
this one.
really,
Yeah,
I like
I was out
breezed
of
through
ammo.
it.
I was toast.
So I don't think I had a ton of ammo, but I kept making the corrosive bottles and
And
like
that one shots.
yeah, one shots the liquors, and then the Molotov cocktails. I was also using those for like
Yeah.
the zombie enemies. So I was toasting them.
Hmm. Yeah, I struggled for a little bit on the like kind of like that first room or the first like 2 rooms with the liquors. I kept aggroing them on accident. I kept stepping on stuff and
Yeah.
then aggroing zombies, which then aggroed the liquors.
Yeah, fighting like the elite squad was like pretty intense. Like
Yeah, that was hard. I died a few times on that
yeah,
one.
I died a few times as well. And then you fight like fan favorite Hunk, which I didn't know it was Hunk. Like
I thought it was
until
just,
like I thought it was just a guy.
yeah.
And then I later read, and people are like arguing. They're like, no, Hunk would never go down that easily. And
Well, apparently after that fight, if you go back down to where his body was, it's gone.
oh really? Oh,
So Hunk always survives. He never dies.
what was it? The Spartans? They're never killed in action. They're always
Yeah, they're
MIA.
just MIA.
And then you get like his awesome like axe or whatever. And the axe like mechanic is so cool, man.
Yeah, the parries and just
Parries.
like the parry with the axe and then the gun parries as well. Like if you have their health low enough and you shoot when they're attacking you,
Shoot them in their mouth, dude. Oh my
so
god.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The animation is just incredible in this game.
yeah,
I do wish there was a dodge for Leon, like a sidestep,
right. But
because especially like, and maybe you could. So like the final boss, like when you're fighting Victor, I couldn't dodge like his attacks. I was just kind of tanking it, and then
you can parry him.
you compare those attacks.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't know about the ones where like he jumps with electricity, but the ones where he just straight up
Well, I'm talking about
attacks you.
yeah, that one I was able to do. But like, once he transforms and like to like the Nemesis portion or whatever, like he's like the big goop and like attacking. With those giant
Yeah, I don't know if you can
tentacles.
parry those.
Yeah, I was like, there's nothing I can do here. I'm just taking it.
Also, I was so pissed I couldn't pick up the rocket launcher because my
I didn't know there's a rocket launcher.
he drops a rocket launcher.
Oh,
I couldn't
shit.
pick it up because my inventory is maxed out. I couldn't drop any of the weapons.
Oh man, I didn't even know there's a rocket launcher. I didn't
Yeah.
even see it. Damn. There's always a rocket launcher. I should have done.
Always a rocket launcher.
I'm surprised we didn't get like an escape scene though.
I know.
Which it ends like Leon's like, yeah, we're kind of fucked here. Like there's nothing we can do.
Yeah, it was kind of cool how it subverted your expectations. And he's like, yeah, I'll just sit here with you
Yeah.
and hang out.
So
out here.
there's two endings. One's canon and one's obviously not. But the whole time Leon's like, we got to destroy Elpis. Like we don't really know what this is. We got to. So once I got to that section, I
Listen to
I
your boy
went to
Leon.
destroy, and Zeno's like, what have you done? And then like Leon helps Grace and he throws her up like on the platform, and then Zeno just turns around and destroys my boy. And Brittany was downstairs watching it, or she was downstairs for like a couple minutes while it was happening, and then he dies. And I just have my hands on my head. I'm like, I was like, this isn't real life. Like this is not happening right now. And then sure enough, like as soon as it, and then the helicopter comes, and then it just ends. It's like, sorry, I wish I could have saved you, Leon.
You don't fight any boss or anything?
No, there's no boss. Yeah, it just
Okay,
ends.
so it's like it's the wrong ending,
Yeah,
which
and then like it immediately prompts like after the credits roll, like it gives you like, oh, you've unlocked this, 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 and this. You beat the game. Here's your clear time, and then it's like, do you want to go back and make another choice? And I'm like, yes, please, God. And then obviously save Leon and all that stuff, and then but it's like crazy because it's like, okay, so like Barry, Chris,
Chloe.
Claire,
Yeah, wait, yeah, Claire,
um,
Chloe, Claire,
what's like the crazy hair dude from 3? Carlos, like,
Carlos.
are they
Like they were all
infected?
there. Like they were all in Raccoon City.
Are they infected by the T virus, or where are they at? Like maybe, and then Jill, but I think so. People are theorizing because Jill got captured by Wesker, and like he had like the mind control, like maybe he like eradicated the T virus from her. That I don't know exactly.
Isn't she like forever young?
Yeah,
She was
yeah.
kind of done dirty. I feel like her character was kind of done dirty a bit.
Bring her back. Get her own game.
But Chris, you bring back Chris. We could play as Chris again.
Yeah, and then like and just seeing the Wolf Squad come down.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And you're like, yeah, we're like, where's Chris? But and then like they're like rogue now. Apparently, like they're not part of the
The BSAA.
BSA anymore because they're having like internal conflicts. And like, a lot of really cool stuff going on. What were you gonna say? What were you gonna tell me at the end?
So he
Did I
puts
miss?
on Leon at the very end puts on a ring,
Okay,
a wedding ring.
I don't think I got that. Or
It's
maybe I missed
very
it.
subtle,
Okay,
and I didn't see it until I was scrolling Twitter and
yeah,
saw it. But yeah, he puts on a wedding ring. So the speculation is like, who is he married to? Is
Ada.
he married to Ada? Is he married to Ashley? Claire?
I don't know. Chris.
You know what? That might be the most logical answer.
Yeah, I mean, because like this is this the first game that Ada hasn't been a part of a Leon story?
Is it because she's always a part of his but like he didn't refer to her at all or talk to her or anything during his entire he didn't make any like declaration of love throughout the game or
Yeah,
like when
nothing.
he thought he was gonna die at the end. He was just talking to Sherry the whole time.
Yeah,
Like there's the weapon charm for Claire. There's the weapon charm for Ada with like the little bear. But there's no charm for Ashley. So what if he's married to Ashley?
okay. How old was Ashley? Like in
She's
that first?
20. She's 20.
She was 20. Okay.
She was 14.
Well, no, because I think
He was
he was
27.
20. He was 21 in 2, and then yeah, he was 27 in
And 4.
4, and then like 36 and 6, and now he's 48.
They did not have to skip ahead so much.
Well, so like all the mainline Resident Evil games, I don't know if you noticed, but it's always whenever they release,
Oh, it's always
whatever year, it always coincides. But yeah, you're right. They didn't have to do that. But I guess if they're following that,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
But
he's probably married to Ada. That's
what I would assume.
the most likely answer, and maybe we get like some sort of. It would be awesome if we got a DLC focused on the other survivors of Raccoon City,
Yeah, that'd be great.
or like weave it into a mercenaries mode somehow.
Mm. oh yeah, mercenaries. Yeah, because we don't have that. It's been in all the other ones, right?
Is it? It was in 4.
It's in 4. It wasn't in 7.
Wait, no, it wasn't in 4, was it?
Mercenary. Oh, in the remake?
Yeah,
No,
it was in 8.
it was in 8. Yeah. Hopefully we get some cool DLC for this game.
Yeah,
Because like the Ada DLC was like really cool because we had separate ways, but then we had like shown how it was a lot more involved.
Yeah,
And like my theory is like the amiibo, like they're not coming out until July. So why are those not ready to go at launch other than
I mean, it could just be production issues.
Maybe.
You think it's coinciding with a DLC?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, 3 months, that makes sense.
Yeah. That'd be cool. Oh man. What a game, dude. What a
So
game.
good.
Oh my god. Trying to think if there's any other like set pieces or anything I want to talk about. I mean, like going when you first get to Raccoon City and like the spider, like that was
Oh
awesome.
yeah,
That was a really cool
awesome.
boss fight.
That was cool.
And I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, I don't think that nuke worked very well. And then like the
You did some
zombies
other
coming
stuff.
out of the ground and stuff was cool. Seeing
Mhm.
that for the first time.
Like, that area was just such a fun playground.
Yeah. What it almost reminded me of like maybe like The Last of Us Part 2's area where like you kind of have like that bigger kind of
Mhm.
hub area. I think that's what I like. I don't.
Don't love
I
open
mean,
world.
I love a good open world, but I think I love like my third person games when you're in this like larger area that have smaller little areas to
As
venture off
go
into.
nuts. Do
Yeah,
whatever you want.
yeah,
Yeah,
so yeah,
because it was nice being able to do the detonator parts pretty
yeah,
much in any order you wanted.
yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. It was really cool.
Yeah, any other bosses that we missed?
I mean, like the girl is not really a boss fight, I would say.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, Gosh, there's not a ton.
There's
I mean, Mr. X,
the girl, there's Mr. X, there's the plants, there's Hunk,
Plant,
there's Gideon, um,
not a ton. This
there's
game,
the spider.
Spider. Maybe there's more than I thought.
I guess there's the bike sequence, which
Yeah,
you
yeah,
could view as a boss.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
I guess I'm so used to like fighting like Nemesis or Mr. X like multiple times throughout the games.
Yeah, and that is I think that is a plus for this one is you're
Yeah,
not repeating bosses too many times.
yeah,
Like the girl you encounter multiple times, but you're not fighting her head on. So
yeah, yeah. Cool game.
it's a damn good game.
Damn good game. So we'll probably be talking about it more here, you know,
Yeah,
next week or something like that. Just
we'll be
as
talking
we
about
finish our
Village and Seven as we
yeah, I'm
replay
excited to
those.
get into those two to see how they run on the Switch too, and then Pocopia comes out this week. Day one, Nick.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Honestly, it sounds so lovely.
yeah,
Animal Crossing mixed with Viva Pinata, mixed with a Pokemon game, like sounds awesome.
yeah. It looks really good, and obviously
Mhm.
it's reviewing extremely well. Best
Yeah,
best reviewed Pokemon game of all time,
that's nuts.
and we didn't have it on our fantasy critic list.
We didn't have faith.
Do you blame us?
No.
Although, like, I don't know. I would assume it would have been like a low 80s,
Yeah,
not
but
like
the
almost
the Dragon Quest
pushing
games,
90.
the Dragon Quest Builders games are very highly
Yeah, those
regarded.
are
So
good. Yeah, those are good. I'm trying to pull up Metacritic now. Yeah, sitting at 89
nice.
after 57 reviews. Higher than Resident Evil. I would not have guessed that.
Yeah, that's wild. Actually, Requiem's at a 90 on OpenCritic. And
Oh, okay.
Pocopia is at
Yeah, I'm looking at
88.
Okay.
I think Pocopia had that one 6 out of 10 review and brought it down a little bit.
Like the Switch too. I mean, granted, it only had 14 reviews for Resident Evil, but that's sitting at a 90. Xbox sitting at a 92 with only 13 reviews, 121. I mean, that's damn
Yeah,
good.
good.
Damn good.
Good start to the year.
Yeah. Anything? I mean, obviously we haven't. I mean, there hasn't been a ton of new games this year to start it out, but like this, I mean, this is definitely gonna be on our list for sure. I think at the end of the year. Anything that you're looking forward to that you think could potentially beat Resident Evil, Wolverine, GTA.
I mean, I think Fortune's Weave will be in my top 3. I don't think it'll beat Requiem.
Yeah.
Wolverine will probably be like top 5, maybe top 10,
Yeah.
or like top 5 to 8, I think. Um,
That comes out in September now.
yeah,
They
yeah.
confirmed the release date like last week. So
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else could top it right now. I mean, Crimson Desert looks really cool. I might watch that one.
I don't know, man. I don't
Too good
know.
to be true.
It's previewing well. Like people seem to like it. It just seems too good to be
Yeah,
true.
GTA 6, but
That comes out next. Is that this
mhm,
month?
yeah.
Crimson Desert. Jeez,
Yeah,
it's
anything for
insane.
you?
Wolverine. Like I tend to really like Insomniac games. And hopefully, I don't know if I want this thing to be open world. It sounds like it's open
Yeah,
zone, which I definitely prefer. Yeah, I mean, I got faith in this game, obviously, with the Spider-Man games and stuff like that. So excited for that. GTA. I mean, it's GTA. Like
it's gonna be good.
I'm I'm not excited right now, I would say, but once those trailers start coming out and we get closer to the game, yeah, I'll definitely start to get more
Yeah,
hyped. Um, Mario, like if they have a new Mario game this
maybe
year, but that's
Mario,
not announced.
Zelda remake,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
yeah, I think right now Requiem is secured at number 1.
yeah, yeah, definitely number one.
All right.
All right, guys. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed this Resident Evil Requiem blowout. If you guys can like and subscribe, if y'all can review us on your favorite podcasting platform of choice, that would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, we'll be back next week with more Resident Evil talk, probably some more Pokemon talk, and then whatever
What
else
happens?
crazy news happens. Nick, any final thoughts?
Everyone just enjoy it. Enjoy Leon.
Enjoy the
Enjoy the
ride, man.
ride.
Enjoy the ride.
Bye-bye.